that comes out, you heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Hello guys, welcome again. New live stream. So let's talk about Bitcoin. Well, actually, Bitcoin is doing nothing now, as expected. As I said before, right? I was expecting Bitcoin will be just in sideways between $53,000 and 52, something like that. And the reason is because in the higher time frames, if I show you weekly chart here, and just using price action, right? We have this area of resistance, but I think this is not the strongest resistance actually. I mean, the strongest resistance was 49 and 50k, 51, something like that. But right now Bitcoin is just in sideways here. I'm still bullish. Yes, actually, I'm still looking for a continuation. But the question is if we will see first pullback or a continuation to 60k. But I need to be honest right now with you. Actually, I am looking for Bitcoin this year, as I said before, around $75,000, $80,000, $85,000 around there, around here. This is my target for Bitcoin this year, around here. But probabilities right now is they are like I'm expecting a pullback in some point first, and after that continuation to this something like this, right? Something like this, right? Something like this in the long term. Now let's talk about the 1-day chart here. 1-day chart, Bitcoin is no sorry. Let's talk about weekly chart because I want to know the close. What I said before. As long as Bitcoin is closing about 49.50k, I am still looking for continuation. As you can see here, this candle, the previous close actually was quite good. So technically speaking, using just volume profile, technically speaking, the next target should be $57,000, 58. But honestly, I think if we see this target, Bitcoin will not stop. I think from here we will see new ATA. 60k is not resistance. As I said before, resistance was between 49 and 50,000 or 51 maximum. But as you can see here, Bitcoin is closing candles above there. Actually, is healthy now. In weekly chart, let me show you something very interesting here. OBB is very healthy. It's still very healthy, and also something very interesting here. ADX here is positive again. So what I'm expecting something. I'm expecting something like this. Better variance in the long term. So I don't see Bitcoin doing something like this, right? Like before. I think this scenario is not going to happen. I think we will see a better variance in weekly chart. It's still bullish. Let me show you here by weekly chart if this is bullish. Invalidation on weekly chart. Better variance, as you can see here. ADX is positive here. It's still to the upside. And actually here in this chart, it's very clean. As you can see, it's very clean. As long as Bitcoin is above this yellow box, this green box between about 49k and 50k. In the long term, well, not long term actually, in the next 2-3 weeks, I am looking for 60k and even more actually. So what I'm doing right now, just opening long positions right now in short term. When Bitcoin, I see a pullback, I open long positions and just protect my entry and try to enjoy the ride. That's it. So you are holding our 26, 27 TDK. I'm not a financial advisor, but I would say just hold your position. And someone asked me, hey, when I should sell Bitcoin? It depends on your what kind of trader you are, right? In my case, technically speaking, I closed my position. Well, technically speaking, following my system of trading. The sell signal here was in January around $45,000 with weekly chart. But as you can see here, we have like an extension, right? So if you are still holding here, I think the best way to do this is in the next week, in the next sell signal in weekly chart, or if you see at least a better variance in 1-day chart. Let me show you here in 1-day chart. In 1-day chart, I would like to see something like this, right? A better variance here, something like this. So this is just in this case, in 1-day chart, I will just close my position if I will be if I am holding Bitcoin maybe around 40K or even $35,000 or $30,000. That is the way I will just trade this and just waiting. And let me tell you something, Bitcoin is very healthy on the chart. There is no better divergence. The slope is getting negative. Well, it will take maybe 1 week more, but ADX positive here. One thing is very concerning for me is the volatility. As you can see here, it's contracted here, so it's not following the price. So yeah, we will see a correction and it's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be very strong. Yes. It's gonna be fast. Yes. But right now, I think today and also all this week, I am not expecting to see Bitcoin dropping. Bitcoin actually is doing very well. And I think maybe in the next 24 hours, as long if we see a close above $52,700, 800, you will see an extension very fast to around $57,000, 60K, very, very, very fast. So the thing is, like right now, it's still bullish. Yes. Remember, it's about timing, right? So here, Bitcoin is in sideways here, and in 4-hour chart, volatility is contracting here. We still have the 4-hour buy signal. I was in long position from $51,600, and I closed my position here, exactly here, $52,300. I closed my position around there in short term. I mean, 24 hours straight. That's it. Now I am flat. Of course, I'm flat because I am waiting for my next trade. So I said in my private channel, it looks like Bitcoin is getting ready for a pullback. As you can see here, very small pullback. But when I closed my position, I was in short around $50,100 around there, and I closed my position around $50,700, something 800, something like that. What I closed my position because after I saw Bitcoin recovering very fast, actually very fast, I said, oh no, okay, bulls are still in control. So I said many times, shorting Bitcoin right now is very, very dangerous. You can do it, of course, but in short time frames, and also you must watch your chart because I mean always because Bitcoin just can bounce like very, very fast. So that's why Bitcoin is very strong. It's still strong because even it's not testing the MI55 in 4-hour chart. So if you are in long position right now here, protect your entry, please, because I saw that many times after many years, like suddenly Bitcoin just crashed like this very fast in one day, and after that recovers very fast. So remember, this is a game, it's a business actually for market makers. So protect your entry. Protect your entry right now. We are in a very like dangerous levels right now. Of course, as I said before, Bitcoin is still bullish. It's looking good, yes, but I don't like when I see something like this. So this overextension. Let me show you with an example. In 2018, I remember Bitcoin was around for $3,000 and the pump was to $5,000, something like that. Yes, I can remember. Yeah, I think so. It was there. Let me show you here, exactly here. If we go to 1-day chart here, 1-day chart, Bitcoin was in 2018 around $3,400, and after 3 months of sideways, we have this bounce, right? And as you can see here, curve was overextended here, but even with the sell signal here, technically speaking, it's a sell signal, right? But the ADX was positive here. So what happened here? Sideways, right? Downside, but instead of dropping, it was using sideways. That's why I said, okay, this is very dangerous. Don't open shorts because this thing is gonna keep bouncing. As you can see here, we have another leg up, and after that, this is a very good example of what I'm talking about. When we have the volatility is not following, as you can see here, volatility is, the price is pumping here, but curve is expanding here, volume is healthy here, but volatility instead of expanding is contracting here. Usually the move is not to this, in this case to the upside, it actually is to the downside, as you can see here. And that is something I am expecting to see many times in this bull market. Yeah, I am still thinking we are in the second phase of bull market where we are gonna see a correction, but this correction in some point is gonna happen. It's gonna be a buy opportunity. Okay, it's gonna be a buy opportunity because I am looking for the big wave. I mean, like something like 2020, 2021, where Bitcoin was from $4,000 went to all the way up to $69,000. So something like that I'm expecting here, but pay attention to this, right? You open long position here because everything is bullish, right? And suddenly just in one day, you can just, your stop loss is gonna hit. So that's why it's very important here for you manage your risk and just the trend is your friend. And as you can see here, Bitcoin is doing something similar like 2019 when Bitcoin just tested MA21, 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 and finally tested in the end of this move, the MA55. So if we see what is happening right now, Bitcoin tested just one time here, the MA55. Well, I mean, like, actually no, like actually 1 week, something like that. But as you can see here, Bitcoin it was just testing in one day chart MA21, 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 in this case MA55, and again it's above. So Bitcoin is bullish, it's still bullish. Please don't open shorts. Okay, if you are gonna open short, at least set a stop loss. It's very bad idea shorting the market right now, even the stock market. Don't short. Don't do that. Don't do that, please. Wait for. I mean, all this year I don't have a strong setup for shorts. There is nothing to. I mean, this is not a short position right now in weekly chart. Bitcoin is still bullish even in 1 day chart. Okay, even if we see this sell signal here. Let me tell you something. This sell signal, my friend, this sell signal is gonna be a buy opportunity in the long term, of course. I mean, well, midterm because it's 1 day chart. Now, let me show you something. 2 day chart. We have here the ADX positive here. I mean, curve, the momentum is still to the upside here. We have some bearish divergence here forming, the bearish divergence in 2 day chart. But remember, the bearish divergence in OBB is gonna take maybe 1 month or 2. So it's gonna take a lot of time. So it's bullish. Yeah, it's still bullish. 3 day chart, let me show you here bearish divergence in 3 day chart, bearish divergence in 3 day in curve as well. But I mean, this is still to the upside. I mean, like, yeah, of course, I will be happy to open maybe a short position, maybe March, April, maybe. I need to see a strong setup in short. I mean, for bears. Honestly, I don't feel comfortable shorting right now the market. Please, no, it's very bad idea. I know now, Bitcoin is gonna. I think. Let me tell you something. I think now finally people will. They are in FOMO right now because finally Bitcoin is at 60K. It's gonna be at 60K very soon. But in this time, people actually they are not asking me right now. I'm not like before, not like 2021, like every day. Hey, should I buy Bitcoin? Not yet. I think now we are in the phase like people don't believe actually Bitcoin is bullish. Yeah, just I saw some guys send me some videos about Bitcoin. All of guys they are saying this is a corrective move of this move. And after that, be careful here because at 60K, everything is gonna crash and blah 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 blah. The economy, blah blah. Well, I can tell you right now, if we see a pullback, something like this, is because we are lucky. And actually, for me, this is a buy opportunity, not just for Bitcoin, actually, many altcoins as well. Okay, so the trend is your friend, and just follow the trend, and that's it. Okay, that's it. That's the only thing we have to do here. So in 1 day chart, there is no entry, but if you see, just follow the trend, right? And you see Bitcoin testing again the MA21, MA55 here, just follow the trend, right? As I said before, my target for this move, all this move, potentially is gonna be, oh my God, it's very hard to say right now here. I will just follow my technical analysis, and I will not listen my feelings. You know, I don't want to be emotional. Technically speaking, there is no a buy opportunity right now here. No, wait for the pullback. That's it. There is no entry. With this setup here in curve, there is no way. I will never buy something like this, right? I am not saying it's bearish, of course not, but it's still bullish, yes, but the momentum is terrible to buy right now. If you are thinking to buy Bitcoin at $52,000 because, oh, you know what, something, I don't know, Bitcoin will hit 70K, 80 or 100K, 200K. I agree with you, but not now. I think we need a pullback, a healthy pullback. Okay, first. After this pullback, yes, you will see you will listen from me like, hey, you know what? I am in long position again, not in my small account, in my main account, and I am looking for the next target, $75,000, $80,000, something like that. But I don't feel comfortable opening at least 1 day long positions here. No. In 4-hour chart, yes, of course. Actually, I was in long position, right? I was in long position right now here. So I am flat, yes. In the next buy signal in 4-hour chart, I will just follow the trend and I will just open another long position and I'm gonna start looking for, I am following the trend. That's it. Okay. Now let's continue because we have just 1 week left, and the monthly is actually very interesting here. Monthly ADX is positive here. Something is very concerning for me in some point this year, not now, is volatility is contracting. I don't see volatility expanding, something like this, right? So I want to see in the next close, by the end of, just in 1 week, I want to see a bar, yellow bar, please. I want to see the volatility expanding, because if I don't see it, oh my God, I'm gonna be very, very worried in the long term. I'm talking about all this year, okay? So, but technically speaking, Bitcoin actually is doing very well right now. It's closing about, if we see the close like this is continuation. And yeah, I think as long as Bitcoin is about 40 in monthly, right? The monthly close about 49, everything should be fine. So in weekly chart and monthly, Bitcoin must close about $49,000, 50K, to see continuation. If we see this close this month, the next target is gonna be 60K. Of course, a pullback from there, but in the long term, 60K is not a resistance, okay? It's not a resistance, okay? It's not. It's the same thing as 20K. 20K is nothing. It was nothing. It was no resistance. I don't care. Like people was 20K is no. 20K nothing, okay? In this price action here, the resistance was 17K, second target, and the first target was 14K. That's actually was the just two resistance. Now, and also here in this price action, 10K was the strongest resistance, also support, well, after a long time. But in this case, in this price action here, we have just 30K as major support, 25K second major support. Let me remove this. I'm gonna start again. So key supports is around 30K, all this area, right? And the second support is 25K, 24, and the last one is 20K. Okay, 20K around here. That is the three areas of support I see. In resistance, well, it was 49K. Yeah. 49K, 50K. This was resistance. Let me show you here. Yes, something like this. And the second resistance I see just using price action is 60K, but very, 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 very small, like this. Okay, just a line. There is no. Why I'm saying this? Because as you see the volume, we use volume profile here. Volume profile. There is nothing here. In volume profile, as you can see, there is no volume here. There is just a small bar here around $58,000 and $57,000. But my problem I have right now for Bitcoin, at least in 1 day chart, is the timing. With this, with curve like this, overextended. I am afraid to say like there is not enough time to see 60K first. I think something I am expecting to happen is something like this, right? Let me show you here. Something like this, right? Potentially we can see a new high here, maybe $55,000, and after that pullback. Why? Because there is not enough time to see Bitcoin pumping more, like to 60K. So, but overall, as I said before, if you see a pullback, it's just another opportunity, okay? Of course, manage your risk, because market makers, they love this. And well, sometimes we can see just big red candle like this. If you see something like this, for example, I don't know, for example, tomorrow, right? If you see something like this, you should be happy, because that is another opportunity, okay? Yeah, because I know if we see a red candle like this one, tomorrow, YouTubers will say, Bitcoin is very blah, 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 got rejected because blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Seriously, I don't care. If you see something like this, as long as Bitcoin is closing candles above the MA55, I am bullish. Yes. So I want to repeat just one more time this. I don't see, at least following my seasonal trading, a strong evidence like Bitcoin could crash, okay? I don't see it. Yep. In 2021, I spent like the 2 months saying, hey, careful with this move, careful, because Bitcoin is gonna crash. Yeah, here in 2021, okay, in November. I opened a short. Yes, I did it. Yeah, I was in short. Yeah. Now you can see here. Okay, what happened? Perfect. But right now here, in this price action here, I don't have evidence to say Bitcoin is gonna crash, okay? No. We could have a pullback, of course, but not crash, okay? Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue in 1 hour chart. Maybe you are trading right now or you want to trade. Let me see what is happening right now for Bitcoin. We have here right now here a sell signal here in 1 hour chart, but as long as Bitcoin in 1 hour chart is above $52,000, $52,000, everything should be fine. And why? Because 4 hour chart is still valid. I mean, the buy signal in 4 hour chart is still valid. So if you see a pullback here, as long as it's above here, the next buy signal here in 1 hour chart potentially is going to be the real signal for continuation, right? It's 1 hour chart, so maximum target is going to be around $52,000, 500, 400, and that's it. No more than that, because it's just 1 hour chart. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue with USD dominance, because I want to see what is happening right now with USD dominance. Let's see what is, let me see. Okay, good. So in 1 day chart, let me show you here. Volume is totally destroyed here. Continuation. Wow. I mean, it's very, very good news for Bitcoin. Very good news, actually. We could have a buy signal very soon, but there is no volume to support this buy signal. So let me see the weekly chart. You know what? Looks like is, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Last week was testing the previous this area as support, and as you can see here, finally is broken. Technically speaking, this is continuation where 4.82 is gonna be the next resistance, the next support here. From here, of course, I'm expecting a bounce. So what is this telling me? Bitcoin will bounce at least one more time, and after that, we will have finally a pullback for Bitcoin. Okay, so something like this, right? Something like this, maybe this week. Yeah, if we see this is telling me Bitcoin, yeah, potentially 55, even 56K, something like that, around there. Yeah, a new high. Yeah, breaking $52,000. If we see that, careful there, because yeah, this is this area for a bounce. Actually, very, very, very important bounce. And from here, potentially we could see something like this, right? If we see something like this, we will see Bitcoin at 40K, or even 35K. But as I said before, it's just weekly chart, so it will take maybe at least all the next month, even April. So that's why just be patient, okay? Be patient and just relax, chill, okay? Okay, let's talk about the 4 hour chart, because I want to see what is going on in the next 24 hours. Okay, let me see here. We don't have bullish divergence here, not yet. We are gonna have a buy signal here. Typically, when I see something like this, usually I am expecting another leg down here to kill long and shorts. In this case, well, if it's an asset, right? For example, longs. And after that, a bounce, something like this, and continuation. So in the short term, 4 hour chart, I'm still looking for a bounce for Bitcoin. Maybe, as I said before, the top of the resistance around in 4 hour chart. Maybe, sorry, let me do this. Around 53K maximum, no more than that. Yeah, in the short term, potentially makes sense to open a short. I will not do it. Yes, I mean, I need to tell you, you want to open short positions, it's up to you. In my case, I will not do it, because I feel more comfortable, following my friend. My friend is a trend. So that's why, even if I see Bitcoin dropping to 50K, where is the ME 55, I will be happy to just open a long position around there, looking for continuation, at least another bounce, okay? Just as I said before, I am just following the trend. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue with altcoins. Yep, I'm gonna continue with altcoins, and after that, the stock market. The first one I want to talk is about Cardano. Cardano is doing something I really like. Sorry. I apologize. I really like it. Let me show you here. Volume finally is pretty good. I can tell you right now, it's very good. Closing candles about the MA 100. At least the first one. I would like to see another maybe this month. Let me show you here. If you are holding Cardano, you wanna see this month in November, February, Cardano closing about the MA 21. Even better above 0.60, because if we see 0.60, something like this, as you can see here, Cardano for first time since 2022 is gonna close above all this massive area, right? So it's gonna close here. So if you see something like that, there is a very good chance in the at this year, not next week, right? This year we could see Cardano at $1 with 20 cents, something like that. Okay, but you have to follow Bitcoin, because remember, it doesn't matter if Cardano or Solana or any altcoin is bullish. If Bitcoin just drop, everything is gonna drop. But don't get me wrong, if we see Cardano dropping, if we see Solana dropping, if we see actually many altcoins, it's gonna be a buy opportunity. As I said, I like 3 weeks ago I posted a video about my long-term altcoins. I need to be honest with you, I am not buying anything. I didn't buy anything. I am still waiting for this pullback. Because I have a rule. I don't buy when I see a green candle, especially for holding. I need to see a pullback. If we are talking about weekly chart, I want to see at least 25-30% drop, right? At least, right? Not just 1%. Okay. So let's continue. So the next one is gonna be Solana. Solana in weekly chart and monthly. Okay. Let me show you here Solana. Where is Solana? Okay. Solana in monthly chart. Okay, still bullish in monthly, right? I don't feel comfortable buying Solana here because it, technically speaking, is testing resistance here around 100, 115. Around this area is resistance. So technically speaking, no. I need to wait for the pullback. As I said before, pullback. I need to see some red candles first, correction, and after that, I will be happy to buy. So let me show you here weekly chart for Solana. Yeah, Solana is doing great, but technically speaking, we have a sell signal in progress still. So sideways, remember, when you see this darker blue, it's telling you two things. The price of any asset could be just in sideways, something like this, or dropping. Okay, when you see a buy signal in a purple, darker purple, something like this is telling you is sideways, right, or bounce. Okay, so there are two scenarios. So in this case for Solana, we have this scenario, right, sideways or drop. If we see a new high, okay, it's fine, because there is no like perfect system, right? So it's based on probabilities. That's it. Okay. So, but here buying Solana at $100, no thank you. No thank you. Yeah. If you want to buy, good luck with that. But not me. I will wait for a major pullback, right? So that's the point. Now, let's talk about 1-day chart. There is no buy signal right now for Solana. Volatility is contracting. Be careful here, because many altcoins, they have the same problem as Bitcoin. Volatility is not following, as you can see here. So if you were following in 2021, remember what I said before here many times. If you see volatility is contracting, but I mean, if volatility is not following the price, I mean, you see volatility contracting instead of expanding, usually that is not the real move. The real move, usually this move is fake, and the real move is something like this, right? Something like this. Okay, that is the real move, and usually it's very fast. Okay, so that's why I am defensive. That's it. Not bearish, just defensive. Okay, looking for the next buy opportunity. Okay, so let's continue with Ethereum. Ethereum finally hit, I think, $3,000, my target. I think so. Yeah, finally. Let me see Ethereum. Okay. Yeah, well, almost there. Yeah, my target was 2,700 and 3,000. So let me see here. Almost there. Almost. So the momentum is still I mean, it's bullish, yes, but the momentum is very bad. So please, be careful with your entries. Just wait for the pullback and follow the trend, and the trend is your friend, okay? And that's it, okay? Don't rush. Now, let's talk about the weekly chart. Weekly chart, volume is very healthy, very nice. Well, very interesting here. It's forming a better variance in weekly chart, Ethereum. Okay. So technically speaking, the target for Ethereum should be, let me see. Oh wow, it's around $3,600, around there. Breaking this high, you will see Ethereum at $5,000 or $6,000, even more. Okay, but all of this area in the macro, of course, in the macro scale, it is a resistance. Okay, be careful here. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue with I think altcoins is enough. Let's continue with some the stock market, and after that the comments. Okay. So let's talk about the SP 500. Okay, yeah. So weekly chart, we have a pullback. Perfect. Okay, good. We have a sell signal in progress here. One thing here, as I said before, we have a sell signal in progress here. We're forming. We don't have confirmation here. But the good news is we don't have a better variance. So if we see a pullback, same as Bitcoin, is going to be a buy. That's it. Okay. It's going to be a buy. Remember what I said right now. Of course, we are going to have the close potentially next week. So sideways here, downside. But this move, if we see it, is going to be a buy opportunity. Okay. Something like this. Okay. So that's why at least I am not shorting the market. No. Now here, it's a very good example when the market is very strong. We have 1, 2, 3 stacks of better variance, but the market is not dropping here. So that's even it's not testing the MA55 here. If we see a test of MA55, it's gonna be a buy. Okay. So that's why when you see something like this and the asset is not dropping, stay away. I mean, don't short. Okay, don't short. Okay, just wait for the pullback and follow the trend. That's it. Okay, so let's continue. Let me see the comments. Okay, currencies. Okay, I think currencies, we will see currencies in the last part of this stream. Sand. Okay, sand. Let me see sand. Sand. Just the thing. Sand. Okay. Please okay, 1 day and weekly chart. Okay, 1 day chart is still bullish. It's still to the upside. Well, testing resistance right now is around here. 0.55 cents is the resistance. If you are trading right now, this around here this is the area. At least in my case, I will just close my position around here. 0.55, 0.54 cents. Now let's talk about the weekly chart. Weekly chart. Okay, let me see. Okay, I have no idea what this coin. Seriously, I don't follow news. I am a technical trader, but I need to tell you. I can tell you right now this. This is like this. Okay, don't pay attention to the price. No, I'm just watch the direction. It's to the upside. Okay, in the long term. Why? Technically speaking, this coin is doing very well. As you can see here, we had a sell signal in January. And instead of dropping, it's in sideways. So technically speaking, you have to wait for the next buy signal here, in weekly chart. But as long as it's about 40.40 cents, there is a very good chance to see a breakout in some point this year, where in weekly basis, I mean, volume is very healthy, beautiful volume is very, very healthy. So it looks like many altcoins, actually not just this one, they are in accumulation phase, looking for the next pullback of Bitcoin, and after that enter again there in the market, and after that finally we can see a breakout for many altcoins. Let me show you here. The next target for sand in the long term weekly chart. Of course, we don't have a buy signal. You have to wait maybe 3-4 months. I mean, starting right now. But the next target should be $1, and overextension to 1.50 around there. That is the target around here in the long term. Yeah, around here. So if you want to buy this thing, I am a financial advisor, but what I will do is just wait maybe next month. When you see finally the buy signal, let me show you here the buy signal. And a good example, for example, this one, right? We have this one. Of course, in this case, it just was a bounce because it's in downtrend, as you can see here. And the second one was this one. As you can see here, it was a downtrend as well. Yeah, but it's not working now. It's because a downtrend. Every time when I see a buy signal here, but the asset is below the MI55, it's just a bounce to what? To keep falling. Bounce to what? To keep falling. Okay. But in this case, when you see something like this, let me explain here. It's very simple to understand. When you see the moving average, the gap between the moving average is smaller and smaller and smaller. This is telling me volatility is contracting. It's contracting. When volatility is contracting and the price is just in sideways here in between, right? And plus we have a buy signal here, right? Volatility is going to start expanding. With the help of this buy signal, you can expect something like this, okay? And many altcoins, they are forming something like this. For example, this one, Raven, is doing something like that, right? Let me show you here. Yeah, it's this one, as you can see here, right? Volume is healthy. I mean, for me, this is accumulation. All of this is accumulation. In the next buy signal in weekly chart, we can expect something like that. Yeah, for example, NEO is one of the oldest coins in the crypto space, 2016, something like that. Let me show you here. What is NEO? NEO. Okay. Okay. Here, for example, it's doing exactly the same thing. You see, this one, instead of dropping, is just in sideways, looking and waiting. This is a very obvious consolidation. This is like this, right? This is like this. Okay, not now, of course, in some point this year. But remember, when I said weekly chart, I'm talking after the buy signal, 3 months. 3 months in average, okay? So DOT is doing the same thing, as you can see here. Many altcoins, many. You want to watch my video? Well, it's my private Patreon, so you can watch my long-term altcoins, 20 altcoins actually. I'm looking for entries right now. So right now, let me show you here Bitcoin in 1 hour chart. In 1 hour chart, we have a sell signal, right? So that's why we have this pullback in the short term, right? Where the target should be around $51,900, $50,000. But as long as it's about here, everything should be fine. In the short term, of course. I'm talking about short term, like the next 3 hours, something like that. Okay, so let me continue. I'm gonna continue with, I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. Bitcoin is not moving. Altcoins are just in sideways. Okay. Just, I want to clarify something, okay? Because now I got last week many questions about Bitcoin and when to buy, right? First of all, remember, I am not a financial advisor, right? Of course, all this content is just for education. I'm sharing just my experience trading the markets. 10 years now, my God, I'm getting old. But the thing is, like, one of the biggest or the most important, the biggest issues I can see right now in the market, especially with people without experience, is they are too emotional. When you see this kind of green candles here, oh my God, I want to buy because I'm gonna miss the move, right? So if you have this kind of problems, don't trade. The market is not for you. You need to fix your life first. Sorry for saying that, but yes, you must have a peaceful life at least. Your life must be in order, no pressure. Don't use your life savings in trading. No. Seriously, I know. I mean, last week, a guy who he was so nervous because he invested all his life savings in cryptocurrencies, and fortunately, he bought Bitcoin, right? But in many, he also invested in shitcoins, so that he lost a lot of money there as well. So he was so nervous. Don't do that. If you want to focus on trading and you don't have right now enough money because maybe, I don't know, you have a loan, you got a loan or whatever you want to do, make a plan, save some money for 1 year or two, and just get ready. And when you put that money in your exchange, it doesn't matter the name of your exchange, that money, you must think like this money is not, I mean, I am ready if I lose this money. Do you understand? Yeah. And also one more thing is don't focus on how much money you are making or profits you are making. Focus on how much money you are not losing. Okay, that's the point. Why? Because even you can lose many times, but you lose maybe $20, $50, $10. Your losses are very, very small, but your wins, when you win, actually you win $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. That is actually very good. Okay, so that's why instead of thinking, oh, I'm gonna make 4,000, no, I don't want to lose. Okay, that's the point. For example, in my case, right, in my main account, when actually I trade very, very, very seriously, my maximum pain is $500. For example, if I lost maximum 500 or even 1,000, I just cut my losses. Yeah, but for example, last year I was checking my trading journal and I lost like maybe like 6 trades in my main account. But in total, I lost like maybe 4K, 5K. But in my main account, in the long term, actually made 3, 4, 5 times, 4 times more than that. So that's the point. We will lose a lot, or very often. But the point here is we have to lose the minimum. Okay, that's the point. Okay, if your lesson, I mean, the market is gonna teach you that the market is your best mentor and teacher. It's up to you if you want the lesson to be very, very expensive or very cheap. It's up to you, right? So risk management is the most, especially you are using leverage, yeah, future, you're trading future, something like that. You must always set a stop loss. If you open a long position here, before you open or before you press that button, long or short, you need to know exactly where is going to be your stop loss. Okay, and also risk management is very important. For example, long time I don't explain this, but actually it's very important, especially because the volatility is very high right now, and people, they just have no idea how to trade. So for example, in this example, right, imagine we open a long position here, right, and my stop loss is around 50K. Okay, $50,000, 400, something like that. Okay, so the market is here. In the moment when finally I am in profit, I'm going to move my stop loss to a little bit above my entry price. Okay, so if I do that, the worst scenario is I will just have to pay the fees of the exchange, and that's it. Okay, because many people, actually even myself, long time ago or many years ago, I just set my stop loss and I didn't protect my entry, and sometimes the market reversed and I was winning, I was in profit, right, in my trade, but I didn't manage my position and I lost that trade and my stop loss hit actually. Okay, so be careful here. So the worst scenario in this case is just you have to pay the fees, but as in the moment when you are in profit, it's better just to move your stop loss to a little bit above your entry price, and that's it. Okay, especially for example, you're trading in the night and you want to sleep. Well, in the moment when finally you see you are in profit, just protect your entry, move your stop, and just let it be. Let it be. Okay. It's very, I think it's very, very, very important for me. Is I build a habit. Like every time when I enter in a position, always I open. When I am in profit, I protect my entry. This is about trading. About investing is different. Okay. Someone asked me again a few days ago. Hey, okay. Well, I want to invest. Guys, we are very different. In my case, I am working, of course, as a software engineer, but also most of the time I'm trading. the thing here is like many times we are just busy, right? We are just busy. We are very, very busy, and we cannot trade, right? We don't have time to start just keep watching the screen. So you have to build a system of trading to like allows you to be free. Okay, so that's why my system of trading is a swing trading system, where if I buy, for example, in 1 day chart, I just set my stop loss, and I know if I really follow the rules, I have to wait at least 10 days to see the result. Okay. If I lost the trade, I don't care. Just I am following the rules. Okay. So my channel, as you can see here, after almost 2 years, more than 2 years, is just 1,000 subscribers, because in this channel, I am not telling you Bitcoin will hit $1 million. Bitcoin will blah, blah, blah. The next 10x hiding gym. No. Because 90% of the guys in crypto, they are just taking crypto like a gambling. Okay. In my case, I consider myself like a trader. Someone who is actually making profits, but also taking losses. Yeah. Same as you. Okay. So in my private channel, sometimes I lost 2K, 4K, whatever. And I just move on because it's part of the process. Okay, it's part of the process. Remember, trading is like when, for example, you want to become you want to become a doctor, or you want to be a lawyer, you have to study hard. Okay, so trading is the same thing. If you are here and you are following me since 2021 or 2021, is because you actually know this, right? You know it's a process. So I strongly suggest stay away from the markets if you are too emotional. If you feel like, oh my God, I'm losing 500, oh my God, or you are gambling, this channel is not for you, because here we are trying to be like, how can I say this? Like realistic, right? Like this is another job. It's not easy. It's not easy. And you could have the best technical analysis, but if you don't manage your emotions, you are gonna lose everything. Okay. So technically speaking, for example, a good example here. This is not about technical analysis, my friends. There is just one currency. 2 currencies I need to check by the end of the stream. I'm gonna do it. Don't worry, I will do it. But this is more about psychology of trading. And right now, I think it's very, very, very important. You need to understand this. If you follow YouTubers, if you have your Discord with more than 20 trading groups and signals and this and that, you have a problem. You have a problem. Yeah. Instead of doing that, do your homework and learn a system of trading. Yeah. And please backtest your system of trading. When you find this, just follow rules. Remember the movie John Wick? Yeah, he's following rules, right? Well, actually, he broke many rules in the movie, but the point is you have to follow rules, okay? So right now here, for example, it's an example, yeah? You are old like me, and you remember this. When Bitcoin was at $63,000, $64,000, remember what happened 2021? Many YouTubers were calling for what, 200K, 500K. They were just shilling shitcoins and so on, right? And you can check my profile. I said, no, Bitcoin is gonna crash. Not pullback, it's gonna crash. Yeah. And I say this because I built a system of trading. I am a human, same as you. I make mistakes, same as you, but I follow a system of trading and I back tested my system of trading. So that's what I know. I knew like, hey, based on the probabilities, right? Probabilities is not prediction, probabilities. I am not predicting anything, right? If I can predict the future, I don't know. I can buy a ticket for a lottery or something like that, and I will be a millionaire, right? No. Based on the probabilities, we have a better variance, right? I mean, the momentum is not very strong. OBB, massive better variance, as you can see here. There is no volume here, and we have a new high, right? So, technically speaking, with this signal here, and also all this top better variance here and here, Bitcoin is gonna drop for at least 1 year. That's it. It was simple. And what happened after that? You see, Bitcoin drop. My target was 30K, first target. Second target was 20K, and the last one was 14K. The last one I failed because Bitcoin hit $15,500. Sorry, I failed for $1,500. So, never mind. Now, when Bitcoin dropped here, yeah, it was dropping, and I said, hey, we have a bullish divergence forming right now in 2022. Okay, from this point and this point, this point and this point, and this point and this point. Technically speaking, Bitcoin, if we see a buy signal here, the target should be around $27,000 30K. You see? And here, people were calling for 5K, 4K, 3K, blah, 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 Bitcoin is shitcoin, whatever. Technically speaking, I was expecting, if we see this confirmation, we will not see 14K. Honestly, I was expecting something like that, but we didn't see it. And after that, what happened? I opened a long position, and I just closed my position at $27,000. Okay. I didn't buy here. I need to be honest with you. I am flat. I missed this move holding Bitcoin. I didn't buy Bitcoin here. I am just trading Bitcoin. With the last time when I entered in long position for Bitcoin, I opened a long position at $26,800 here, 800, and I closed my position around $32,000 in my main account. All this area, I am just trading with my small account. Okay. Why I'm not buying again Bitcoin in the long term? Because technically speaking, there is no a buy signal. Okay. So that's, as you can see, the point I'm trying to make right now is I am not rushing. I don't care if I have to wait 3-6 months. I don't care. I just follow rules as much as I can because I'm a human sometimes and I feel like, oh yeah, I want to trade, right? So it's risky, especially when you are trading. And remember this, you have to protect your capital. How many months you spent working in the company maybe you hate or you don't like, or maybe running a business maybe you don't like, or whatever you are doing to make money, you spend maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 months to make that money. And because you are too emotional, you can lose that money in just 10 minutes. So be careful with that. As a trader, the most important thing you have to do is risk management. Now, I'm telling you this because the bull market is coming. And you will see my Discord, my private. Actually, I'm gonna block my Discord. Like, I will not accept private messages again because my channel is very small, and you have no idea how many messages I got in here in 2021. Many people were asking me, "Hey, should I buy this shitcoin? Should I buy this? Should I do blah 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 blah?" Oh my god, not yet. We are not yet there because I don't have that kind of amount of message right now, but. Yes, if I'm right with this, you will see Bitcoin in 2024, I think by the end of the year, something like that, at maybe $75,000, $85,000. That is my maximum target for this bull market. Okay. But if we see a pullback, technically speaking, just follow the trend, and the trend is your friend. And this pullback, my friend, it should be another buy opportunity in the long term, looking for something like this. Okay. When you see Bitcoin here, or maybe even better, here again, don't ask me to buy. Please, don't do it. Okay? Seriously, don't do it. Even don't ask me here, please. Stop. Don't do it. Okay? Because if you didn't ask me maybe here, or maybe here, why you are asking me right now here? Okay? That doesn't make sense. Okay? So I'm telling you right now because especially you are following my channel for a long time. Remember what I said to you a long time ago. Then if you want to become a very good trader, we need a bear market. Because in the bear market, you will have to build skills, right? Very good skills. Yeah. Now we are going to enter in the next bull market. Yeah. Something like this, right? Something like this. And all of this area, my friend, all the things you learned here in 2022, shorting, because remember, we were shorting Bitcoin for more than 1 year, is going to be easy peasy. Very easy, actually. Yeah. You will see my cat making profits here. Yeah. I'm going to upload another short video how my cat is trading. Yeah, because it's very easy. Just buy and hold, and that's it. No skill. So I wanted to talk about this because I noticed like people, they are getting too emotional right now. Okay, and be careful with that. Okay, guys. So let's continue the last part of this live stream. So let me see the currencies. GBP. Okay, let me see currencies. GBP. Okay, here. Okay. One more thing. I finished 2 weeks ago my trading course. Remember, I am not selling courses. I don't need it. I am just trading. I don't need. No, seriously, I don't need it. I will never sell courses or something like that, or trading. The lifetime blah 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 indicator is gonna change your mind, and the package. I don't care, seriously. I'm doing this because one of the feedback I got from you guys, like sometimes my way of talking or my technical analysis too complex, too technical, and actually yes, because this is a technical channel about trading. So I built this course, but honestly, I cannot find the right website or the way. I don't know how to publish this course in the right way. If you have any suggestion or something, an idea, or a service like I can use to publish this course, it's gonna be free for all the Patreon supporters. Okay, yeah, if you are supporting this channel, thank you so much, and you will get access for free. So seriously, you have two ways to learn my seasonal trading, or you can watch my live streams since 2021, yeah, or maybe 2022, or maybe you can just watch my trading course for free. Like, of course, well, technically not for free because you will have to join to my Patreon, but believe me, if you are helping me with this, is because, well, at least I am, with that small amount you are helping me, I am running this channel, because without you, I will just trade myself. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, and believe me, I will not sell courses or something like that. One more thing, I got a problem with TradingView, and I will make public free to use some indicators starting next week. Yeah, they are so picky, very picky. Yeah. Okay, so let's continue with this, right? Okay, currencies. Sorry, is this not this is BP? Okay, is this one? Yes. Okay. Let me see this one. Okay, this is I think this one is the. Sorry. Okay, it's a British pound. Okay, and one day chart is gonna test. It's a buy in one day chart. Of course, not now, right? You will have to wait for the formal buy signal, right? Wait. This thing is gonna test the volume profile, as you can see here. All these areas support around 1.90, and of course, you have to wait for the buy signal here. But as long as it's holding this area, it's gonna be to the upside. Okay, not today. In maybe next week. Okay, but it's like this. Now let's talk about weekly chart. Weekly chart, yeah, it's still to the upside. The momentum is not very good, but it's still at least another bounce. In weekly chart, is a test around MA21, around 1.90. You see 1.90, and one day chart is almost at the same area. So, yeah, I think this is gonna be like this. Okay, not now. You have to wait for confirmation, right? Something like this. Let me be more clear. In the future, right? Something around here. Okay, in the future, as long as it's holding the volume profile. Okay, this area. Okay, so let's continue. GPV. Okay. Okay, good. So let's do it. Okay, this one. Well, this is a good example. As you can see here, is trading below the volume profile. This is resistance. No, thank you. So in the maybe this week, I am looking for another test to this area. Actually, this area around $2, 2.03, 2.02. Let's see weekly chart. Come on. Oh, okay, good. So yeah, around in weekly chart, I will start looking for another buy opportunity around this area between 2.01 and 2.03. Yeah, but as you can see here, it's still a buy because it's holding the MA55. It's holding the MA55. So if you see here on this asset around here is to the upside. Okay, that's it. Still, the timing is not very good because I don't feel comfortable buying here, but yeah, I cannot be bearish here because the buy signal is still present. Okay, so I'm gonna continue with the comments. Okay, I will suggest the platform. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Yes, because I'm struggling right now with the platform to publish the videos. I tried WordPress long time ago, but I didn't like it. Very slow, and maybe something else. I don't know. But yeah, I don't want to. I feel uncomfortable. I feel not comfortable when I see many YouTubers. They are selling shitcoins, courses, and this and that. It's very simple. Just think about it. If you have a system of trading, right? Very good system of trading, or you have the secret of to make tons of money, millions, right? Why you want to sell that thing with courses, right? In my case, if I am doing this, it's because, well, it was a personal decision. I said many times, trading, it could be very lonely. Yeah. In my life, I don't talk with people about this because people in general, right, they don't understand this. They confuse. They think when you are talking about trading, oh, you're a gambler. No, right? So that's why, and actually, my personal, I lost friends because of that. In 2021, here, for example, I lost around 3 friends here because they bought here, they didn't sell here, and now they wanted to sell here, and for some reason, it was my fault. Because I remember one guy, he said, you cannot see the future. You have no idea what blah, 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 especially with Cardano. My friend, this guy, he bought, it's impressive. He bought around 0.08 here, Cardano. And when Cardano was almost at $3, and he asked me, and I said, we have a better divergence, right? In that time, I had Bitrex, right, the exchange. And of course, we have all this data, right? Now it's missing. And I said, there is a better divergence. Of course, I didn't say better divergence. He doesn't know what is a better divergence. And I said, well, you ask me, I will just cash out everything. Because technically speaking, Bitcoin, I'm expecting 2022 is going to be very bad. And altcoins will crash, at least 80%, something like that. And he got mad. And after he got mad, he stopped talking to me. And finally, when Bitcoin and all the altcoins crash like this, 91%, you see, I don't know what happened. After I don't know what happened, he just stopped talking to me. So that's why I didn't want to talk anymore with people about trading and crypto because, people are very, very sensitive, very, very sensitive. So that's why I am happy with all of you guys because at least with you, all of us, we like trading, right? That's why I am here. Okay, as you can see here, $52,000 tested. As you can see, the target hit, right? You have no idea, my friend. Since 2016-17, I met people like crazy. Like they were making a lot of money and they lost everything just in months. Yeah, it's very sad. It's very, very sad. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I will, as I said before, I'm trying to be online 3 times per week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in Japan time, GST. So around 9 p.m. I think in the States right now is, let me see what time is it right now. It's 9 a.m. around 8 a.m. in the morning in the States, and in UK is let me see, it's 2 p.m. So around in UK around 1 p.m. in the States around 8 a.m. And the reason is because when I check the analytics, mostly all the viewers of this channel are from UK. Thank you. I went to UK last year. It was very nice. On the States as well. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next live stream. And please, if you know the platform where I can publish my videos, please let me know. Okay, thank you so much and have a good day.
And when that comes out, you heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out,